Hi, my name is Guillermo Marin, and I will be explaining how do I perceive the change in students' perceptions when comparing pre and post surveys information related to chunking content, elaborating on information, and presenting unusual information. Well, there's a positive change in the value of the mean for chunking content. It went from 3.63 out of 5 to 3.87. Even though it is not a huge difference, I consider it very valuable, keeping in mind that changing perceptions is not an easy task in educational contexts. I think that spending some time in thinking about how to introduce new content and how to organize it in small pieces is worthwhile. I perceive that students could find it easier to take piece by piece and commit themselves in working for competence in each topic. There is an additional plus in this element, which is that standard deviation decreased from 0.89 to 0.75. I could say that students' perceptions are more likely positive on this element, and it is decreasing its dispersion. Sadly, there is a negative change in the value of the mean for elaborating on information. It went from 4.11 out of 5 to 4.08. Compared to the extent of positive change in the previous element, I do not think the negative change in this element is something to be worried about. Maybe it is due to the time of the year in which each survey was taken, because pre-survey was taken in a period of time in which students were training hard for showing competency of their learning. In such times, I demand for higher level of thinking by asking students reasoning questions. Post survey was taken in a period of learning and practicing knowledge, which is not so much demanding for elaboration and information. Standard deviation also decreased from 0.79 to 0.63, which indicates that students' perceptions are quite uniform. There is a positive change in the value of the mean for presenting unusual information. It went from 3.32 out of 5 to 3.84. This is the element that showed the greatest change, and it was a positive change. I consider this is due to the consciousness and intentional effort to find connections between topics to be studied and real life situations, issues, or problems that demand viable solutions. Sometimes we could find math concepts immersed in situations that we didn't consider before, and that could attract interest from students. Students are also more keen to work on researching and persevere in solving problems that were not very meaningful in the past. Thank you.